We don't have a lot of time, so normally we would go through a big wrap-up. So what I've done instead, since we just go with the flow here, is I've tried to put together a quick deck that sort of summarizes what's been going on today. But I expect you to get out there, blog, Facebook, Twitter, and really let's share the knowledge from all of these different sessions, because there's some great stuff that's been going on. So you can go to healthca.mp, and we've got healthca.mp/Kansas City. We've got a whole bunch of stuff from this past weekend. You see, you guys did a kick-ass job and put together a great program in like 6 minutes. So that shows what you can accomplish by working together. Did you have fun? Yes, good. So, Steve Davis did a brilliant thing. There was me running around the room, getting people to say who their name was and all sorts of stuff but the 3 words. Brilliant, Steve. You put together a word tag cloud of the things that came through in that. So you can see, look, what have we got here? Cinderblocks. See, look at that. HCKC, Health Camp, Partnership with Patients, Empowered. There's even a swear word in there if you look really closely. So we'll post this to SlideShare. I just haven't got to that point yet. See, now you're all looking, aren't you? See, you're paying attention. I love it, I love it. So, look, this is a brilliant, look, patient stories are everywhere. And we literally had one that came floating down the river. Can you believe it? You know, and we adapted to it and we learnt from it, and we are going to help them. We're going to help the Copperfield Foundation just because there's going to be 1 million tweets from this. Okay? So the thing I challenge everyone at Health Camp is this system is so damn, excuse my French, it is so broken, wrong, upside down, inside out, just totally stupid that you think you can't do anything. But my challenge to you is, what do you do? When you get back to your desk or wherever you plan, you actually count as where you get stuff done, what can you do? Okay? So it's like, I know I'm going to be getting at Erin to say, okay, how can we put together Health Camp Austin, right? So how can I go and tell another 5 people that they've got to come along to a health camp because they'll have the time of their lives? So think about it. One thing you can do is you can tell your story. You know, I wear this everywhere that I go to any conference. Tell your story. One of the themes that for me, so trying to capture some of the stuff that went on today, there's some great stuff that was done about, you know, what are the 5 principles that we've got to come up with? And I kept coming back to the thing that we need to demand parity, demand being able to get our data, to be able to have our data taken account of, to be basically there at the table. So let's demand parity. This is actually Cal. All right? This is my grandson. See, so we're not numbers, and we do this for a reason, whether it's for us personally or for those that we love. But the thing we have to remember, we maybe get treated as a number, we're not a number, but we have strength in numbers. We've shown that this weekend, that we are much more powerful together. And this is my message to the industry. I hope you support it. It's not about who they are, it's about who we are. It's about the patient. Think about them, put them at the center. So the themes, one of them was, if you recognize this blurry picture, this is Show Me the Money. I think that came through. See? Yes, this is from, this is Tom Cruise. So, the next steps for partnerships with patients. I'm always concerned about us fragmenting what we do. So one of the offers we make with Health Camp is, let's partner with partnership with patients. And wherever we're having a health camp, you guys are welcome to join in. let's do that. You know, it just makes more sense. Let's demand respect, but let's present ourselves professionally. How am I doing? 5 minutes, 5 minutes? Oh, wow, quick. We want people to take heed of our voice. So it's not about the axe to grind. It's about telling our story because it has real value. That visibility, transparency comes back to showing me the money. We need to get that transparency in there. The other thing you've got to do, and you guys have done a fantastic job this weekend, is getting out of your comfort zone, right? It can be nerve-wracking to stand up and to face up to these experts and tell your side of the story, because your side does have value. So get out of the comfort zone, but be empowered. The only person really holding you back is yourself, ultimately. So, you know, we started Health Camp with 6 people attending, and you could say, oh, that's a failure, but it wasn't. It's got us to where we are today. And the only thing that stopped us, we had no money. We just found ways of doing it. And one of the simple things is ask. And the other thing is we've got to keep sharing. We share our knowledge, share our expertise. I was just blown away with, you know, we're put into this category of patients. And when we're put into that category, we're treated as just something to have things done to. But you went round the room and you go back to that word chart, the amount of knowledge, skills, expertise from so many different walks of life is just mind-blowing. And that is incredibly valuable, and we have to learn to share that with each other. So that's me. You can get me that way, or you can get me at mark@healthca.mp. I have a couple of things to do. It's been a stressful weekend, so I am going to do a couple of things. I'm going to put this down. Since it's been so stressful, what we do is we actually give these away to people that have done great things, and there is no doubt that Regina has done some great things. So Regina, here have some bubble wrap to reduce stress. There just happens to be something inside. And Steve, for the Wordle, for supporting Health Camp with your sponsorship, you also get some stress relief as well that happens to have something inside. Yes. So normally what we would do is go and do the recap, but we really don't have time for that. See, 3 minutes. So I really want you to commit to leaving here and getting online and sharing what you learned, what you took away, and what you're going to do. So now I'm handing over to Regina. Thanks ever so much for making this a great success.